We're going to dispense with much of the formalities, except to say that, as Ambassador Ahn said, this is a very timely subject. I think we should all recall that peaceful unification has long been a goal of the alliance. In fact, since 2009 and the signing of the joint vision statement between President Lee and President Obama, it stated that peaceful unification is the goal of the alliance. And then President Park and President Obama reaffirmed that goal in May of 2013. So this is very timely. I would say that the other reason it's timely is because the U.S. policy of strategic patience has evolved into one of strategic paralysis. And I think we've heard that from the comments from the first session. My personal belief is that the only solution to the North Korean nuclear problem and the human rights atrocities that are being committed by the Kim family regime is unification of the Korean Peninsula. That's the only way we're going to get past the nuclear program, the problem, and the human rights problem. And I think given President Park's Trust Politique, the Dresden Initiative, the Northeast Asia Peace and Cooperation Initiative, just as was concluded in the second panel, these are putting South Korea on the offensive and putting North Korea on the defensive. And so I think that's a very good, we're at a good time now where we can focus on unification, which has been stated as our goal, but we really haven't really been planning and preparing for it until President Park has put it on the table and really emphasized it. I would propose the strategic end state for the peninsula to be one of a stable, secure, peaceful, economically vibrant, non-nuclear peninsula unified under a liberal constitutional form of government determined by the Korean people. We're going to hear 4 presentations today that are very important when thinking about unification. First, we'll hear from Dr. Jun, who will talk about Korean unification and the benefits to neighboring countries from the Korean perspective. Then we'll hear from Bill Brown, who will talk about the economic vision and strategy for multilateral cooperation in Northeast Asia. And any question I have on economics in Korea and in the region, I go to Bill Brown. Third, we will have Dr. Park talk about the Asia Paradox and the Northeast Asia Peace and Cooperation Initiative. And then lastly, Dr. Terry will also talk about Korean unification and the benefits to neighboring countries from the U.S. perspective. So we will be able to bookend this with the Korean and the U.S. perspective. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Jun, and we'll begin. 5:25 is when we have to finish.